Door slam, two figure silhouettes. Is this over? Is this over? Is this over? Can this be over now? Is this over? Is this over? Is this over? Can this be over now? Baby, I surrender. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to remember. Just wanna let it all go. Waiting for a new day, when I won't feel no pain. You will have to let me go, so I can be myself again. We should know that we won't be any better. Can't you see that we're drifting apart? I am through trying to hold us together. I just want it to stop, want it to stop. No. Smoke spirals off your cigarette.
What's up, Judah? Good to see you here, fam.
Come on, say, is this over? Is this over? Is this over? Can this be over now? Be over now. Is this over now? Is this over? Is this over? Can this be over now? Say, is this over? Hey, say, is this over? Is it over? Can this be over now? Is this over? Is this over? Is this over? Is this over? Can this be over now?
What's good in the hood, everybody? Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We out here doing crazy things. I don't know. That wasn't supposed to do like that. That was supposed to do like this. Anyway, just getting things started. I'm still tweaking my sets, my scenes, my show, moving things around the studio. Like, yeah, it's a never-ending, constant tweak maneuver. So, if you don't know, I'm that dude, Doc Rock. Today, we are doing our weekly question and answer show. If you into the live stream thing, or you're thinking about jumping into the live stream thing, or just creating stuff for your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your Facebooks, whatever, all of your creative media type stuffs, that is me. You come to the right place. It's a question and answer show. You ask questions, I answer them. If you don't ask questions, I just tell you stuff. It's as simple. How you doing out there? Anybody out there, if you're listening, if you're paying attention, if you are here, please go ahead and drop a comment someplace cool so we can know that you're here. I know that my boy, the Lion of Judah, is in the building. So thank you for that, and thank you for the belated birthday wishes. Yeah, it's weird not doing my month-long liver-killing celebration. It's absolutely weird. Let me just check the Restream to make sure everything is everything, because, yeah, Restream can do weird stuff from time to time. And then we're going to go ahead and disable that. And then we're going to send out a test message to make sure that it's all working. And then there it goes. So we'll see. It went to YouTube properly. It went to Facebook properly. And for whatever reason, Periscope never wants to connect. So the hell with you, Twitter. I'm going to delete that channel and put it back, because it's super irritating. It just never, ever, ever works. I don't know why. Twitter, why do you have to be a bum? Let me turn it off first, and let's see. There we go. Okay, so if you're not quite familiar with what I'm talking about, I use a system called Restream. Restream allows me to basically take the stream that I would normally send to either YouTube or Facebook and send it to both YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And I guess I should send it to my Twitch channel, but I have not really set it all the way up, but I guess it's something I should do. I've just been busy doing other stuff, keeping it fresh, keeping it live. So before we get it twisted, let's go ahead and kick off the intro and start the show. Once again, aloha, internet people. I'm your man, Doc Rock. Welcome to Let's Get Live, the show where we answer all of your YouTube, Facebook, whatever kind of questions you have towards creative media. I can't believe I messed up the intro. Anyway, that's super funny. I'm going to jump right in because I'm curious. I want to know, Judah, why did you pull your YouTube channel? What kind of issues did it give you? Oh, I see. He said during the restreams. Okay, let me see that. Bam. Okay, I got it. So what happens, and it just so happens that I have that screen up so I can show you. What's popping. This is kind of a weird situation. Okay, so if you're over here on Restream, and normally you see your dashboard, this might be a little weird to y'all because it might be echoing. But you can see here where your YouTube channel is set up. They changed the sort of format, and I believe it started on the 1st of September. If not, it's going to start at the end of September. But basically, what's going down is when you set up now, you can't do stream now under YouTube anymore. You have to do it as YouTube event, in which case you have to go in and create the event and then pull it back from there. I just want to know, why is it bell ringing in my ear? Let me stop that. That hurts. Okay. Anyway, so when you create your stuff on YouTube now, you have to use the YouTube events. So like if you were to add a channel right here, you have to use this one now. You might notice that the other YouTube stream now is completely missing from the setup. And I believe it had something to do with the way that YouTube wants to make sure that people are following the, what's the word? It's not HIPAA, CHIPA. It's something like HIPAA. It's CHIPA. It's something to do with the kids. They're trying to protect the kids to make sure that people aren't streaming weird and heinous stuff to the kids. Let me see if I can reconnect Periscope right about now. Let's see if it'll behave itself. And I say, go ahead, authorize. What? Oh, that's what happened. Alrighty. I think I know what happened. I'll just try it anyway. But it says, yeah, the account has been limited. Contact support to regain access. That was because I was testing out chat timers one day, chat relay timers, which would basically allow, I guess the key of that would be, it would allow my Restream chat bot to send a reminder message every so often, and not thinking about Twitter and their, tweet spamming type thing. I had the timer set too short, and then so it was going itself crazy, and it kept like sending tweets out to the Twitterverse, so to speak, and it shouldn't have done it as fast as it did it. So I will have to fix that. Now I know why Periscope never connects. I got the ban hammer from the old Twitter space. Oh, well, I don't really use Twitter that much. Anyway, it's, Twitter is a strange place nowadays. Anyway, so basically, normally we have like a theme or a topic or something sort of pop in this go round, and I didn't do a theme this week because I got some new stuff that's going to be coming up very soon, and I wanted to have the ability to like save it for that, so I couldn't really talk about it this week here, but I will show you guys something really cool. Okay, this is something that I think is dope, and let me just check the comments real quick, make sure we got everything is everything. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see who's in the building. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what's happening here is I went looking for a way. Oh, actually, I'll cover some news for a second real quick. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but I was lucky enough to be featured last week on the old Mac Break Weekly. So if you haven't got a chance to check out this episode, check out this last episode right here. It's the one labeled September 15th. See, look, they put my little head in the watch face. That's kind of cool. That graphic designer is pretty legit. Anyway, that was super fun having a chance to chat it up, with the Mac luminaries and things like that. That was kind of rad. But let me pull out what I wanted to show you guys today. This is really cool software, and I've had an opportunity to play with it for just a little bit, but this is probably one of the coolest things to come out in the last year or so. Let me go ahead and pop this. All right, this is a software that's known as Descript. Descript, man, the best way to describe it is it's a really feature-rich podcast studio that doesn't look like a podcast studio, but you can not only record podcasts with it, you can also do videos. And the key to it, why it is so dope, is it actually transcribes what it is that you say, right? So if you are in the Descript software and you're recording your podcast and you're, saying what you have to say, and everybody does this, you're in the middle of thinking and you're talking, and then you get to that thought moment and you go, so you just keep talking and you're doing your thing, and then some more you while you're trying to catch your breath. At the end of recording, a la Microsoft Word, you can actually go in and edit what you said, as you can see here on the thing, and it's pretty cool. Let's see, Chris Wood. Let me text him the link real quick. This is cool. So yeah, you might be able to see that by the video that's playing, but you can basically go in and make edits a la Microsoft Word and change what you said. Now, this is where it gets absolutely insane, like borderline scary insane, but absolutely insane. So if you have the pro version, right here, let's show you this pro version here, the one that runs for $24 a month. There is what's known as an overdub feature. Now, the overdub feature is straight crazy. Okay, so they basically send you a script, and I guess it's a script that contains all of the, let's say, what's the word we're looking for? The glottal stops, the mouth sounds, the breath sounds, like all of what you need in order to create speech. So obviously this is something that linguistics people come up with, but you read the script. They say it takes about 10 minutes to read this script, and it uses all of the very words and is making sure it's covering your you're getting all your K sounds in, your Q sounds, your C sounds. So now what happens, if you absolutely screw up a line, you could go in and retype the new line, and it will put it in your voice. Okay, I know that sounds crazy. It will put it in your voice, all a deep fake, like scary. Now, you can't do somebody else's voice right now. You can only do your own voice, thank goodness, because this could get real scary. But as a way of fixing a podcast, it's pretty legit. Now, some of the other stuff that comes on with is, okay, this is the overdub feature right here where they kind of explain it. I wonder if this sound will come through. Let me see if this will work for you guys. Hold on.
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I'm a real person. And I am Catherine. I'm Catherine's overdub voice. I created Catherine by recording 10 minutes of audio into Descript. Thank you. No, thank you. It's hard to express how grateful I am. Now I can edit my recordings as easily as I edit text. No, thank you. It's hard to tell you just how grateful I am. Now I can edit my recordings as easily as I edit text. I can't wait to see what we create together. I can't wait to see what we create together. I'm so happy I made you.
Okay. That's creepy, right? And you're even able, did you see what she did at the end? She added pumped to give it that little extra DJ voice. And this is crazy. So I have been messing with this, and here's the other part that's crazy. You can actually do this for video editing, right? Okay, so you could go in, you could go in and actually change stuff that you do in video editing, and what it will do is it will spit out a Final Cut or Premiere EDL. That's called an edit decision list. It comes in an XML format, which is basically a text file that says I need that clip from here to here, and this clip from here to here, and this clip from here to here. And so once you do your editing and fix everything, you're able to then basically load it back into Final Cut, and it's already ready to rock. Like, it's pretty crazy. So let me give you an example of how it's did. Okay, so I made a video. It's coming out today. Let me do that. I'm in the process of editing everything for YouTube, but I'll just show you sort of an idea of how this works, and hopefully this sounds okay and it's not too loud. Aloha, how you doing? Today I got a comment in the Ecamm community about the ability to put Restream chat directly along, say, the side of your head or this side of your head, as opposed to pulling up the comments just using the comment panel built in the Ecamm. So I thought I'd do a quick, okay, so you see where it got this wrong? Is built into Ecamm. So I can go ahead and fix that. And at this part, what I'm doing right here is literally just going to be for the subtitles at the bottom of YouTube. But it's still pretty rad, like how well it works. Panel built in the Ecamm. So I thought I'd do a quick tutorial and show you how that is done. This is going to be a quick one, so we're going to dive right in. So aloha and welcome to Doc Rock Tips. Okay, I'm going to fix this again because, number one, these people need to learn to capitalize my name, put some spec on my name. And then, yeah, just again, this at this point, this is literally just for what's going to show up in the, say, closed captions that's going to go down. Now, it's going to play my long intro, and that's crazy. Now, this is completely wrong. They got this wrong. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm sure that's because they don't know what the heck aloha is. But, you know, we can fix that. And again, as any other speech to text or text to speech situation, what most people don't understand is the more you throw stuff at it, the better. Now, I've already, because I was playing with this yesterday, I've already taken out the filler words. But one of the cool things that it does is when you go into your setup, you can tell it that I wanted to find all of the filler words and remove them, right? So that's the situations where you're looking for your ums and whatnot. Here, let me flip this back over to a different project, and maybe that will help. So anywhere that you have, you know, lots of filler words, the ums and whatnot, you can go in here and tell it to remove the filler words. Now, you can take like this entire section here.
Correcting text mode.
Right? And let's just say I'm going to get rid of that. And you see it already pulls the audio down at the bottom. And then if I just play it, say, from here.
Correct them. We need to enter, which we can do by using the drop-down menu in the upper left of the script, the one where the pencil is.
Right? It's so simple. So I'm going to put that back because that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's very incredible, like how fast you can move stuff around in here. And then you can switch between text correcting or editing the actual script. You can highlight any sections that you want to remove and just straight up remove them, deleting them. So, I mean, it's a standard editor like we're used to editing. It has voice fixing features. It has all kind of stuff. Hey, nice to see you can make it, Mr. Woods. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, fam. So, yeah, it's pretty incredible, like, how this thing works. Like, I'm absolutely mind blown by it. And again, here I'll show you another example.
Hey there, I'm Jay, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about editing video with Descript.
Okay, so we're going to take the second take, and even kill the and, because unfortunately the ands are unnecessary. So we come back up to here.
Hey there, I'm Jay. I'm here to tell you a little bit about editing video with Descript. It works
Okay, people. Okay. Are you feeling me yet? Like, I understand. Okay, I'll be the first to tell you I understand that, yeah, about $288 a year might seem a little expensive, but if you create a weekly podcast, more nuts, if you create a bi-weekly podcast, it's going to save you a magic crap ton of time. If you're just a YouTube producer, a lot of people don't know this. YouTube gives you credit in the say the search algorithm or the SEO algorithm for having really good closed captions. Why? Because even Google does that. If you alt text your images, like if you have an image here, like I have this little Doc Rock guide. Excuse me. I have this little Doc Rock guide down in the corner. When you put that on the website, if you say live video of Doc Rock inside a purple frame with his logo, Google actually gives you credit for that because it helps people who are sight impaired in order to be able to use the internet. So they feel if you're going to go out of your way to make your thing, what is the proper term? I think it's 501. It's either 501 or 508. I forgot the number. If you make it 501 compatible, they actually give you a little boost. So in your YouTube, if you take your videos and you put a really good subtitle track, you actually get, better love in the algorithm. And so that alone is helpful. But where it gets crazy, like where it really, really gets crazy is, let's come back on over here real quick. And I see your comment, Charles. I'll get to you in just a second. They do have a feature, what is known as making audiograms. And do I have to sign in to show that? Let's click back over here. Transcription, API integration. Yes, 501c3. That's what I was trying to say, Charles. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. An audiogram is similar to, we were talking about Headliner, and I believe Chris was talking about Wave or Wavy. Chris or Markeith brought that up. And then so similar to those two programs, you can make audiograms with your content because, well, this thing is already sort of doing it. I don't remember where I saw that, but I know that it's in the pricing right here. See, it says Audiograms Pro. So you can take up to 30 minutes versus 2 minutes, which is absolutely insanity. Yeah, this thing is crazy. And you get 30 hours export a month for that price tag. So you can get fairly jigs with it. Anyway, let's see. What's up to my man Charles? Good to see you here. It says, aloha. This particular review is timely. I might want to clip and tag this Preptober, October, and NaNoWriMo as we're entering the writing silly season. Oh, most definitely. I was talking to somebody this week. Who was I speaking to? But I know. Loria was on from Livestreaming Pros, and Loria was talking about writing a book, right? I don't know if a lot of people know this. Loria's been in the game for a long time. And she used to be on Twitter, actually, which is even more crazy. And she has been thinking about adding another book. She already has a book out currently, but she wants to put out another book. And was just talking about, the time and, putting out your book. For those of you guys that do this streaming thing as, say, a top of a funnel, or you're sort of working on, I don't know, your brand, or you're working on your services or whatever, writing a book is probably one of the best things you can do. My mentor, partner in crime, Stephanie Liu, she just got her new book out. I talked about it on the show before. It's right here. Let's go ahead and say yes. My phone is ringing. We'll let Chris come through. Anyway, hold on, Chris. I'll be right with you. So anyway, this is Stephanie's book. This is social media marketing. It's Stephanie, Eric, Mike, Jen, and Amanda. Amanda is a beast, by the way. When you talk about Facebook ads. So yeah, being able to do that and listening to Charles, right? I'm the guy, I can talk faster than I can write. It's a Puerto Rican thing. I can just just spit it out. Okay? So I think I want to take it and then put it to let's move it right there, Chris. Oh, you should try some light, Chris. Anyway, so basically I would be able to speak on it and let Descript write it and then pull it in and edit it. And you just covered two things, Charles. Pay attention now. You covered the recording and editing of your book, but you also just did the audio book in one fell swoop. That's worth the $280 a year, I think. What's up, Mr. Chris? How are you? Why can't I hear you? Your mic is on here, so you ain't sending something. Click on the little cog in the back wheel and fix it. Look at that. I like that perplexing look on his face right now. So let's see what's going on in the channel. But yeah, Charles, man, that's a pretty sick setup, man. To be able to like do your NaNoWriMo through talking to Descript would be just rad. I think there's a thing in Chrome you have to click on and tell it that you want to be able to speak. You know, like traditional Chrome needs your help. Cause yeah, I can't hear you. I can see that it's working. Okay, so bounce and come back in through Chrome. See, that's how it is. Live TV. All right, so back to talking about Descript. Man, I was just in here playing around and just looking at some of the things you can do. One other thing that I think is pretty dope is to be able to, I guess, if you do a double ender, right? Say we're doing a double end podcast and, I had, Chris talking on one side and me talking the other. He sends me the audio file, or if he's also a Descript user, we could actually collaborate over the cloud. And then so we put our audio files together and then go in and edit the script together. And if both of us happen to be pro users, you can pretty much fix a quite sick podcast, double-ended with like perfect and not too many mess ups. I think that part, that's kind of crazy. And when you do two people, it comes up looking a little bit like this. Wrong app. Sorry, people. Bang. It ends up coming looking like this, where you can see that there is a, it detects which speaker is which speaker. So it automatically knows which speaker is which speaker. And then you can
So, like that cough?
Yeah, that cough.
As you might imagine by now, there's definitely a keyboard shortcut for that. To edit a sequence, you can use Command Shift and O. Once you're in the sequence, you'll see there's two tracks, one for Sophie and one for me. Find the cough, select it, and press the delete key. Then close the sequence by clicking the X in the upper right. I'll meet you back here.
See,
Are you back?
That's so cool. You can just come in. Maybe I'm assuming she coughed up here somewhere.
Yeah, sequences make it easy to work with tracks of audio that you want to keep.
Oh, there you go. So that cough is right around in here somewhere. So I guess you could just get rid of that little piece. Oops, don't do that. I don't want to mess with that. Command Shift O. There we go. There's a track. We're going to find that little cough and we're going to 86 it. And then when you put it back, it should be good to go. And then it'll be gone. So that's pretty rad. Let's try it. I think I only took out the first cough.
Yeah, sequences make it easy to work with tracks of audio that you want to keep synchronized, but they still give you the control to make edits to individual tracks when you want.
That's cool. So I think it would just go in and mute. If I was in a traditional editor, I would just mute that section. But I think it saves you a lot of time in adding keyframes and removing keyframes and adding keyframes and removing keyframes. And yeah, that part can be a little bit crazy. Bishop Donald, good to see you here. You are in the house. Let's see. Yeah, so we're talking about Descript and the way that you can use it to edit your shows or edit your podcasts. And basically what it is it takes whatever you throw at it and turns it into text so that you can get there. Like, this is so crazy. All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Charles says there's more than one way. I'm assuming he means to transcribe your content, like those Smodcast episodes with Kevin Smith. Oh God, I remember those. Those were so good. Basically brainstorming, which eventually became Tusk. Yeah, I don't know if you remember way back in the day, there was one of the first really good podcasts was You Look Nice Today. And it was Merlin Mann and Adam Lissagore and one other person. And it was literally just them spitballing in the air, just cracking like internal jokes of themselves. And it is super, super funny. You know, Aaron, that is a good question. ¿Qué pasa, brother? Aaron says he wants to know if it'll work with Spanish. That is a very good question. I am curious to know. Let's see. Let me look it up. Resources, sign in. Where's the question? Frequently asked questions. Because that would be a pretty rad thing to put in there too. Let's see. I'm going to look into support. I know they've been out for more than a year, so it's very possible. Type in the Spanish. What languages does it support? It says only English. We are aware of the desire for support for Spanish, French, Italian, Japanese, Mandarin, and other languages. We are excited to offer it one day. Unfortunately, multilingual support is not scheduled for the near future. Yes. That would be super, super cool, though. It'll save you so much time. I wonder if some of the other services like Rev, I know that Stephanie talks about Rev, and then there's another one that begins with a O. Let me see if I can find those real quick. Bishop Donovan says he got his book, and thanks for the heads up on Descript. Yes, it's pretty cool. So let's take a look at Rev real quick. So Rev does this, and they do translations right here. It says it in Spanish. Millions of minutes captioned. It says it right there in Spanish. So where your standard transcription is $125 a minute, if you need to do it in Spanish, I believe it's going to cost you $3 a minute. But this is where you just tighten your production down to as tight as possible to deliver the message in order to keep it cheap. But it also depends on what you're sending out. Like, for a good transcription, say, of a quality book or something like that, it wouldn't be that bad. I think it's cheaper than me doing it myself. I give you that. Siri does a pretty fantastic job. When I speak to Siri in Japanese, she gets most of it right. So I guess you could do it with Siri. Dragon Dictate has always been one of the tops in the game. But the advantage of systems like Rev, where there's human hands, they will fix things that are just like, I know this is wrong. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to go ahead and fix it. So, and I think they go over those with you. I don't know if they still do it, but it used to be you could get transcription through Amazon Mechanical Turk. Yeah, so I believe you can still pull basically transcription services through here. And they have a bunch of stuff you can do. Basically, what Mechanical Turk does is it sets up like human-oriented tasks that you don't want to do. Let's try to do this again. And go back to this frame. Booyaka. And then go to this frame. Booyaka. I can hear you now, buddy.
You can hear me now. Good. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to move a little bit to your left. There you go. There
My
you go.
left.
Look at
Cool.
hey,
How are we doing? All right.
that works. Let me adjust the audio. Everybody tell me how's the audio between Chris and myself, because you know my thing likes to go down. Oh, yeah. So check this out. I can put your name on. Just go like that. Boom. And put my name on.
Very nice.
I don't need to put my name on. I have my name over here. But
Yeah, we know you are.
so, guys, this is the Secret Squirrel feature. It's coming up very soon. Very, very soon. So if you haven't already locked down, make sure you are following the Ecamm network on both YouTube and Facebook. But how you been, Chris?
Good, mate. Yeah, very well. How are you?
It's weird because I have to remember I need to put my guests on that side, because when I go to look at you on the monitor, you're on the wrong way. But if I switch you around and go like this, then when I look at you, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. If I look that way, it looks like I'm looking at you, but I'm looking at my wall. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can be like, whoa, yay. That's super funny. This is pretty cool. I mean, the quality, considering you're all the way in the UK and I'm in Hawaii, like we're really far apart, like exactly opposite halves, because our time zones are 12 hours apart. It works good. It's clean. Much better than Skype.
Yeah, nice, good. I'm just literally on my iPad Filmic Pro app. So I've just fired up my MacBook when you said, can I get on, basically. So before I was on my phone, which you couldn't hear me because I was using Safari.
Oh, that's why. So we were trying to see yesterday if it would work with the phone. And John LeBlanc and I were playing around, and we figured out you have to have Chrome on the phone in order to get it work. So what's cool is in Ecamm, I can do some stuff like I can fix it. I have to go like that. I can kill your border. And then bam. Oh.
Even worse for me.
Now, and if I wanted to, not that you have a green screen, I could green screen you.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, I kind of like, wait, let me get rid of this because I like yours better. It's much cleaner. I see somebody has been playing with motion.
Yeah.
This is pretty good stuff here.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Do you like my little 3 lines for my third down?
What was that? Go do that again. I don't see it.
Let me show you.
Oh, that is nice. And you put your third down at the end. That is sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's
not
cool.
bad. Not bad.
My brother, the ever audio stickler, says the audio is good, but mine is softer. Yeah, I have my cloud lifter. Well, my preamp. I just haven't connected it yet because I haven't felt like crawling behind the desk. So,
I can bring mine down.
Drew, when you come today, your job is to crawl under the desk and hook up the preamp. That'll do it. That'll cover it. Are you? Oh, I was like, Alexa.
It's all good. Alexa, yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, Alexa, your cuppa is finished, but it's a little late for you to be drinking tea, don't you think?
That's food in the oven, mate. It's done, ready.
Bishop Oliver wants to know, like, how many guests? Right now, it's 4. As far as I remember, it's 4. But I know that it has to do with worrying about bandwidth. Honestly, like that's the true answer.
It's cool.
I have to get a smaller water bottle because it looks like you're drinking a 40. Why? While you're on. Wait, what do they call a 40 in the UK since you don't go by ounces?
Oh, a liter, I guess.
Oh, they call it a liter? That makes sense. Yeah, that's about right. 38 ounces? Yeah, that's about right. No, this is cool. Like, this is my first time playing with it, like, live, and it seems to handle, and he does have a proper cuppa. I did have my Ecamm coffee this morning while I was watching Manchester game, pissing me off. Can't believe Crystal Palace. Like, are you joking me? Come on, son. So yeah, this is pretty rad. We're gonna be able to do some really incredible things with this once it's official. Right now, we're still in sort of alpha mode. I know that the official beta release is coming up very soon. So if you haven't done so already and you are part of the Ecamm community or not, time to jump in and make sure you're on the beta group. And all they're asking in the beta group is that you use it and test it and, say, hey guys, this was going on, be able to send logs, be able to ask questions, because they can only try so many stuff, right? It's like practicing. You can only practice so much. If you don't actually do a kumite, you'll never know if you're able to do it when it comes time to do it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good analogy. Yeah.
Yeah. I just said that because you were here.
Yeah.
Even though that's the total wrong words for Taekwondo.
Wrong.
But
It is completely wrong, but that's fine. Yeah.
But you get the point.
Yeah.
It's a I'm in trouble now because the bishop says, yes, my bottle of water looks like a 40, but it has lovely Hawaiian flowers on it. See, it's Hawaiian spring water. It's actually pretty tasty. Now, I don't know. Do you believe that different bottled waters have different tastes, or is it just all in people's head? Okay, good.
No, it's in the heads.
I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you big time. It's all in the head. Some people think, oh, this one tastes funny. I go, it tastes like water, man. I don't know what the hell you're drinking. So you have vodka in that cup or what?
No, just a little bit of whiskey.
I would join you, but
I
was gonna say it's 9 a.m. Oh, I've always got whiskey. I have a whole bunch back there next to Vader. He's protector of the whiskeys, and I got like 6 bottles for my birthday last week, so I have lots of whiskey to test out. Hey, I see that Latasha is here, and she says she just joined the beta group. So, no. So that's a different announcement, which I can't say yet, but it's coming. But yes, Latasha, if you are in the beta group, you will be getting access to guest feature in the very near future. So just pay attention and make sure you're up to date on your betas and doing stuff like that. So what's going on with you, Chris? What are you working on now?
To be honest, not a lot. Just I've kind of been setting up some stuff for our Christmas party stuff, because I'm guessing it's going to be virtual and online. So when Diana done the takeover in the Ecamm community that week, kind of gave me a couple of ideas of things to do kind of within our closed private Facebook group. So I'm working on some stuff with that. So that border that you saw there is kind of just one of the overlays. And working on the kind of wheel thing that she'd done and prizes and bits and bobs like that. So that's what I'm currently
Streamlabs has a prize wheel in their widget section, and you should be able to bring up that prize wheel through the Ecamm widget. Right, so you can go in and you have your prizes in there. And your contestants will all feed off of that, and so you spin it on the Streamlabs site, but it'll show up on your system in the Ecamm widget. So that's one way to do the prize wheel that I know of, and I'm probably Stream Elements has it too. Stream Elements is buggy to me though. Like so far, stuff that comes through the Streamlabs widgets have been better. So that would be a cool way to do that. But yeah, I've been thinking about the same thing. I was just talking to somebody about doing a virtual Halloween party using a combination of Zoom, because with the what was his name? Alan Camo, he did that tutorial about how to have the Zoom call but then highlight a person so that we can get the shot that we got right now, how there's like both of us on screen, or you could do it where there's just one person on screen. There's a way to do that with Zoom and Ecamm, but you need to use the dual monitor feature, which I think is a little harder for people that are working off of one screen. Because it's
I got you.
You know how with Keynote, how you have to adjust the window exactly perfect, and then you can't move that window anymore. That's how
it has to be like that.
That's how it works.
Right.
So it's harder. But if you have an iPad, you can sidecar it and then do it that way. And then it
Yeah, I was thinking, I wonder whether there's a way to do it where you can bring in Zoom from the iPad to set up the scenes from an iPad, if that makes sense. So the Zoom calls on the iPad.
Oh, that might work. Okay,
Yeah, I think that'd be easier.
of course, LA got something crazy to say. Que faso, bro?
Up to 6.
Yeah. Are you sure it's up to 6? I think it's up to 4. Anyway, you got the link in the chat, Lemuel. You can click it because it didn't change from yesterday to today. So if you're available and you want to try to add a third, just click the link from the group chat yesterday and we'll see if it'll work. And yes, Bishop Donald, don't give him any bigger head. He's already he's already big time.
What, me or Lemuel?
Not you, Lemuel.
Oh, good.
That guy is funny, bro. He cracks me up. He's always tweaking. He's a bigger lab rat than you and I. Like, we're always just pressing any kind of random buttons and doing stuff. And I was like, okay, I know Chris is like me. He'll just try anything. Who cares if it breaks? Lemuel's the same way. He presses all the buttons. Hey, Tim. Let's see. Tim's here watching from. I swear, every time I read that, Shohola PA, it looks like it's Aloha backwards with some extra stuff. It's almost close.
Yeah, Aloha's. Yeah,
that's pretty close. But yeah, so this is the new stuff. It's kind of cool. And again, if you're not already in the beta group over on the Facebook, you want to make sure you get there. The beta group, and you will be getting access very soon. I do believe that the boys are going to do a question and answer on Wednesday. So if you haven't already linked up to that, let me just double check to make sure I said that correct.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah,
it is Wednesday, right? Yeah. If you haven't already done that, you're going to want to do that big time. And yeah, this is.
I want to know how you've managed to get it.
That's secret squirrel stuff. I'll tell you after. Yes, it's
good.
Yeah, some big things are finna happen, people. Like, it's good. Hey, Tim said he got his new iMac and he's loving it. And if you want to install your memory, just remember the easiest thing I found. I was looking for something to press that little door open with, and where's it? I dropped it on the floor right before we started. If you take this end of the iPhone cable and you hold it like this and you press the button with this, it'll pop open, and then you just use your finger to open it all the way. So not the fat end, the USB side. Use the lightning side. Just hold it really tight and press the little button, and it'll help you pop the thing open. And once you pop it open, the little tabs, you just lightly move them and they'll lift. So you just put your chips in and push it back down. It's super easy, Tim. Just make sure the short side is on the left. That's
Stop tips.
Yeah, the short side goes on the left. That's all you got to remember, because otherwise it won't fit. If it doesn't feel like it wants to close, don't force it. Just make sure everything is even, and then when you close it, it's easy as pie. I'm about to change mine. I want to go up to 64 now. It was crazy yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I was doing something in Final Cut. Let me see if I can find that little screenshot. And it said to me that your memory was full. And I'm like, what? You're smoking like some kind of special stuff. Look, let me get that off of Chris's face. Yeah, it came up and it said that my Final Cut, my memory was full. And I was like, what? That's not supposed to happen. So I think I'm going to go and bump it up to 64. But I was transcoding 4K footage. Hey, Mike Alton's here. What do you say hi, Mike Alton, for? Tim says hi, Mike Alton, but I don't see Mike Alton. Mike, are you here, Mike? Say something, Mike. That's funny. Since, here, this is how you call Mike Alton. You hold up the book. You say, see right there, Mike Alton. Call him my brother from another mother. Ooh, he says, that's funny. Mike got me. He says, easy as Haupia pie. Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, Haupia pie is the world's greatest thing. All right, so imagine coconut custard, but more coconut than custard, but the same kind of texture. It's literally my favorite food. I probably ate it the first day I came to Hawaii, and it helped me stay here. Like I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here because it's so good. It's so good. Mike, when you weren't here, we were talking about using Descript in order to do some of that content recreating or repurposing. Because I downloaded Descript, I started playing with it, and I've been editing my text for my YouTube videos, and it is like the coolest thing ever. I'm about to give them all of my money because I think I want the pro version, just because it makes editing so much better. Like, it is absolutely incredible. And audiograms. Chris, did you bring up the wavy thing, or what was the other audiogram thing? Because I talked about Headliner, and you guys told me of another one. Was it called wavy?
Audiogram.
Yeah, you know how you you take here. I'll show you Headliner again and see if it makes more sense.
Okay.
So you take basically your show that you're doing, and you come over here and you want to just have like an Instagram picture where the audio is playing on the bottom, and you can get like a cool little like overlay, and it's like a text to speech. Wait, these are ugly. What are you doing? There you go. So you see how this is playing? If you play this, the words will actually move as she's, doing her thing. Or like this one, when you play it, the sort of VU meter type meters bounce a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. So Descript actually has that built in. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's add him to the right. And let's go back here. And then go like this. Hey, turn your volume down, Lim.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Already?
No, you can't. Your outside speaker. You need these things.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Go like this.
He just turned my
How's
show.
that?
He just turned my show into like a low budget production.
Sorry. How's that? Is that better?
That's
Mine's looking low budget. It's bad. I haven't got lights or anything.
Yeah, but you're good. You got food in the oven, and the wifey giving you dirty looks like, Chris, it's time to eat. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. Look, I can put your name on, Lim, like that, just so people can know who you are. Wait.
There you go. Hi.
It even
Hi,
remembers. Oh, cool. It remembers what place we're in. And then, of course, Chris got to bring up the swanky overlays. But yeah, it's pretty. Oh, dude, game is on. We are coming up. It's going to be the greatest thing. Mike says that
Look at this.
Descript is great. He's been using Headliner for brief clips. There you go. And then, yes. My brother got jokes.
Sorry, I'm wrong. Sorry.
If Chris is the left nut and Lem is the right nut, what does that make me? Thanks, bro.
I don't want to answer that.
Thanks, bro. That's what little brothers are for. That's a little brother joke right there. That's hilarious. I'm gonna just let that go. That's cool. So yeah, this is great. Anyway, I'm gonna start goofing off. I got actual work to do today. I just wanted to test out the new feature, get a chance to hang out with my homies. I see you guys are here. Don't forget, Tuesday we're gonna do a what we were supposed to do last Tuesday, and I got preempted. What were we going to talk about? I forgot. It was multi-actions, because Chris got me started on multi-actions, and check it out, Chris. Let me see if I can do this. I came up with where's it at?
What's going on, Chris? Sorry, I said hello to Doc, but
I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm very well. Very well.
good. I didn't want to cross talk.
Hey, easy.
Doc, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are you using an overlay right now?
Yeah, like this. Doink.
Oh, there it is. That's the way we look. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have the brand, son. Look,
That's right.
I figured out this multi-action right here. Check this out. Ooh, fancy. Ooh. See? because
But I think you peeked through in the beginning.
yeah, I did that on purpose. I
Oh,
made
Of course you did it on purpose. What are you talking
no,
about?
what's it called? Alpha ProRes 4444. Look. Oh yeah.
Sweet.
So, getting that lined up and then figuring out, being able
Two
to
can play that game,
do this.
Well,
See, that was because of my buddy Ryan. I had to get the focus move. Oh, it's stepping in there.
two can play that game. I tell you, two can play that game.
All right, so multi-action is coming up on Tuesday. We're going to do multi-action, and now we got guest feature working. That means that the Saturday show, if you have questions and you want to come on, you will be able to come on. I'll just have the link ready, and I'll just put the link in, and then anybody can join. We're going to ask that you have headset and lights, Lemuel. But other than that, it's like this guy, he's so professional on his stuff. He comes on my stuff, he's like, elbows.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot about my phone. I was listening on my phone.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's pretty cool. It's good to see this is working. I can't wait till everyone is able to, test this out. So again, if you haven't already joined the Ecamm beta group, make sure you jump in. And if you haven't already joined the Ecamm community, you definitely want to be there. This is where you learn cool stuff and meet cool friends like the two crazy guys I have with me today. Well,
That's right. And the pandemic crew.
At least one crazy guy. Like, well, Chris is pretty mellow. He has that sensei mellow move, like.
Yes, I got to get into that.
Hung down. So, yes. Anyway, gang, I appreciate you guys for being here. Don't forget, every Tuesday, Saturday, 8 a.m., this is the spot to be. You can do the time zone situation yourself. I'll put the screen on, which has all the time zones.
The audio
just
cut
drops out the mic.
I always do that. Why do I always do that?
Always seeds that are muted.
And every time I adjust it, I put it back for some other stupid reason, and then I forget. You know why? Because at the end, I let this play for a second. So anyway, you guys got the time zones. You can go back and freeze frame that and figure it out. Put it in your calendar. I should add a calendar link to the description, so add that to one more thing to do. My buddy Chris. Chris, tell people how they can find you.
To be fair, just on Facebook, mate.
What the heck is it?
I don't really have any.
We were going to be asked these questions.
Man, that's how you do it, man. You got to be able to promote anytime. You got to be ready with the brand, people.
Yeah. I don't have many subscribers on YouTube, so I don't even have a proper handle on YouTube. It's like loads of numbers and letters, so I can't even give you that. But so Facebook, just Creative Ways Taekwondo on Facebook. Just search for that and you'll find me. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna fix your YouTube channel. We're gonna get you on point because all you need is get yourself together, get yourself a free TubeBuddy account to get started, and work from there. Like, yes, more than likely, Latasha, I'm gonna say more than likely that is the Chris to help you because Chris helps everybody.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
See, look at that, and so see what she did. See, Latasha, he's only really nice. Hey, see, even the kids are like, oh. Are you making guest appearances? Hey, what's up, little man?
Oh.
Hey, good thing you look like your mom. Anyway, so don't forget, that'll be Tuesday. Okay, Lem, how can people find you then since you're not ready?
I know, right? I'm glad you asked Chris first. But it's LJA Ministries.
Okay.
For what we do in Ecamm. I got other things on YouTube, but that's what I'm using Ecamm for.
There you go. And Latasha says, thanks, Chris. And
yeah. Oh, very welcome. I'm loving helping and kind of answering questions and stuff. So it's good.
Dude, that is the best. That is actually the best part of the community is just helping each other out and having a good time and cracking jokes. And yeah, when this is over, like I'm already planning on when I go home to the East Coast, catching up with the boys. Me and Lim are going camera shopping at B&H.
There you go. That's right. B&H.
Oh, nice.
I'm loading up my bank account.
When When I go to B&A Photo, it's 3-4 hours of just walking around going, oh, I need more money. That place is legit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Cool.
You can always find me anywhere on the streams. I'm at Doc Rock every place. But again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you're going to make sure you want to do that. And you can do that by pressing the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and hitting the share button. It's simple as that. So, on behalf of my man Chris, my man Lemuel, who I just like to call LA because, you know, I'm cool like that.
That's right.
I really appreciate you guys, and we'll see y'all again soon. And let me see if I know how to do this. Oh, yeah, so this is my new secret. I run this screen for a couple seconds, and then I hit the ending, so that way I have a place to put my, end screens on YouTube. There you go. Chris, stop pressing buttons. Anyway, see you guys around soon. Aloha.
It works really well.
Yeah, it's weird. So once this is playing, I can't hear you guys anymore. So let me give that a couple more seconds. It's almost there. It's almost there. And 5,